Hi! Hello lovelies, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is the place where I watch basically whatever I want. And yes, welcome back Zeroses. I'm sorry that it's been a little bit since I uploaded for ZEROBASEONE. The last thing I did was what I filmed during my week long break prep, and that is basically all that I had. And so I'm sorry to all y'all, it's been a long time. I was really going to immediately get to more CBTV, but because I didn't have enough time today, and also because they just released their announcement for their upcoming single, I thought that we should do some catch up so that I'm a little bit ahead in the game, so to say, so I don't have to get back to it and get into even more once we get Sweat, because that is dropping in a little over a week. It is on the 28th, so it is like not that long. Not that long at all. And I'm very excited, obviously, for it. I think it's going to be really interesting and fun to see what is next for them. But yeah, with that out of the way, with that intro out of the way, we're going to be getting into some In Bloom / Youth in the Shade catch up. We are going to be doing 2 dance practices. We're doing In Bloom and New Kids on the Blocks, the fixed version of those dance practices, and then we're doing the music video commentary for In Bloom. I thought it would be nice to catch up with that, so then we could go into the behind the scenes for In Bloom, and then if I have the time, and if I do have the energy, and if you guys want to see it, I will probably also do the behind the scenes for the music shows. Let me know if you would like to see that. But yeah, like I said, I'm trying to catch up and try to get to it, and then I will enter the melting point era after that. Once I feel like we've finished it enough, I will get into the melting point era. So yeah, a little bit of a shorter video today, but I hope you're all okay with it, because obviously I've been dropping a lot of longer videos recently. But now that we've finished with Camp ZEROBASEONE, I need to find a way to keep up the long form content. So we will see. You will see soon enough what I decide to do after this. But yeah, that is what I had for today. Let's go ahead and get into it and have some fun looking at some dancing, and then we will see what they have to say about their music video. So yeah, sit back, relax. I got my water, so nothing too long today, at least I think so. But just get comfortable and let's see what we have in store. So yeah, let's go. Alright, lovelies, let's go ahead and get into this, and we'll start off with the dance practice of In Bloom, the fixed version. I decided to do the fixed version for both of these because I tend to enjoy them a lot more. You can see everything, and I'm not distracted by any fancy camera movements, so I thought this would be better for all of us, but you know, if you'd like to see the other versions, let me know. And yeah, I forgot to mention that I obviously haven't seen the dance practice or I should just say the dance. I haven't seen the dance to New Kids on the Block, so I'm really interested to see what that one is going to look like. I'm sure it's going to be really happy, really bouncy. But I haven't seen that yet, so I'm excited for it. But obviously with In Bloom, I watched it multiple times, including on my own time, but obviously I reacted to it with the music video, and I also watched the studio shoom, the Be Original, that's what it's called. So I watched that already, so I kind of know the dance practice, or the dance to In Bloom, obviously. But we'll see it again today. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this with a little more cozy outfits and see this fully for what it is. Because obviously with Be Original, it was also kind of fancy. So I've never gotten to focus on it fully. But anyway, sorry for the long intro. Let's go ahead and get into this. Let's go. Do I see Chungha with glasses? I do. A little spinny. Ugh. Also, I'm happy, we're just 15 seconds in and I'm already pausing, but I'm happy that they're actually keeping the sounds of their feet, because I've noticed recently in some dance practices for newer groups, they just put this song on overlay and you don't get to hear their feet sounds, which is, I think, one of the greatest parts as well of watching dance practices, when you get to hear the stomps, and especially when they're really synchronized, which ZEROBASEONE are. it just makes it a lot better, you know? I love it. Let's go. This dance practice, I keep saying dance practice. This dance is so cunty. I almost never use that word, but it's something different comes out of me when I watch ZEROBASEONE, because I guess it's just, the members have been very open and they're very expressive with, like they're not very, how should I say this? They're not very what is the word I'm thinking of? They're not just like very toxically masculine. That's what I'm saying. They're not very toxically masculine, all of them. Like, sure, there's some masculine guys in this group, but they're very expressive still with the way that they present. And so, like, I love that they included, for a debut song, they did a little, like kick up with the leg, and then one of these, like, clock movements that you see in, like, ballroom dancing, and they did a little spinny around. I love that move so much. So good. And the spinny, obviously, that Jujin does. How do they dance with glasses is my question. Let's go. It's so nice to listen to the feet, Okay, favorite part of the choreo is coming. Let's go. Every time it gets me turned. That is my favorite part of this entire choreo. I love the whole thing, but the way that they, like, when Tere starts singing this part, which again, In Bloom is such a good song. It is like one of the best debuts I've heard in a long time. But the way that Tere, when he starts singing and he comes forward and the rest of them, like, back up a little bit, and then they just, like, force themselves forward, and then they, like, do this little, like, I don't know what to call it. They just do this turn with their whole bodies and the arms, and then they just, like, settle in this, like, beautiful domino movement. Hold on. Bah! And he grabs him. I love watching their feet, Get Ricky. And this part too, the, like, so pretty. Woo! Who's the one? Is it Changhao? Yeah, Changhao does the mirror movement with Ganuk. This whole choreo is just so good. And then on the side with oh my goodness, Jiwoong and Given on the other side. There's so many names I'm trying to, like, bring to my head right now. I'm sorry. It's so cool. And Tere there. Bam, bam. Don't come up here, basement. Okay, it's fine. And the ending pose as well is so good. Yes, babies! Ah. Again, I don't think anything will compare to In Bloom. Like, when I first watched and heard that song, it was just magical. The song is magical. It feels like I'm in a fairyland, and I think that is what it's supposed to be like due to the concept of the music video, where you're like, you feel very content, but there's also something that is like, how should I say? There's something there in the background that makes you like question whether everything is real or not. They're having these like these moments where they're like, what is happening and why is everything happening? But overall, it's such a beautiful song, and I love it so dearly. It is, again, like I said, one of my favorite debuts I've heard in a long time. And I think that's why as soon as I, like, I'm sure there's a parallel universe out there where In Bloom didn't stick as hard as it did to me, and maybe I wouldn't have been as into ZEROBASEONE as I am today, because I just feel like the song just like cemented me here, and I'm like, now I just like am so into like their whole concept and their whole aura as a group. Of course, I enjoyed Boys Planet, but like still, so great, so good. But yeah, we're gonna go into our next dance practice. This is New Kids on the Block, also fixed version. Now I'm excited to see this because I haven't seen the choreo yet. Somebody actually, when I asked if you guys wanted me to watch the Youth in the Shade, what is it called again? The showcase. That's right. I asked you to if I wanted to. When I asked you if you wanted me to watch the showcase with you and do it as like a Patreon thing, one of you at least, I believe, said that you would like to see it. But I believe that they showcased New Kids on the Block there. So sadly, this is going to be my first time watching it, and when I get to the showcase, when I do, it won't be the first time, but I hope you still understand, because I wanted to see this, and I wanted to include it now that we actually did this, because otherwise I felt like it would be too short. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this, the New Kids on the Block dance practice. Let's go. Alright, lovelies, let's go ahead and get into our next video. This is the New Kids on the Block dance practice, and just like I mentioned, I haven't seen this dance before. I don't know this dance, so I am excited to see what it's going to look like. And also with New Kids on the Block, I haven't listened to it enough like I feel like I should be doing, because I think that I got stuck to In Bloom and back to ZEROBASE, which, by the way, so good. I talk about it every time I mention it, but such good songs. So I don't feel like I've listened to this song enough, but it is definitely very fun, and I do enjoy it a lot still when it comes up on my playlist. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what it is like and just vibe and hope that the summer is coming soon, because it is almost snowing right now, and I don't like that because it is literally April. But anyway, enough ranting. Let's go ahead and get into this and see what it's like. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Ooh, keep it some of that contemporary feel. Love that. I knew it. I thought so. A lot of stomping, a lot of arm movements. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on, that was really satisfying. Look at that. Look at the legs right now. Woo! Oh, they're so smooth. Ooh. Hold on. Today is so captivating. I mean, he was one of the first members I think I like recognized the voice and like the look of. Because if you remember the early times, if you're an early subscriber of mine and were here when I started watching Boys Planet way back a year ago, you would know that like he was one of the first people I actually knew the name of in the whole show. And that sort of like is what I'm saying here right now, that like he is so captivating as a performer. I feel like you barely need to see him at all to like be immediately there, you know? Woo! I love the pants. Let's go! That's cute. Oh! Ooh. Again, that is one of their specialties, I feel like, as like long as I've been in this journey. They're so good with like domino like movements, you know what I mean? Like I just mentioned. Look at that. Woo! Wow. Hell yeah. Wow. I keep staring at Hanbin because I don't know how he's doing it. Maybe it's how he's dressed right now. He's managing to be so hot in such a like cutesy and just innocent choreo. It is not okay. Because I feel like every time he's in the center, I'm just like, oh. But that's just what happens. I love this man. Hanbin. Wow. You see what I mean? Maybe it's also the collarbone. I don't know. A little kick. I love the piano of this song though. Woo! Oh my god, Tere solo, let's go! Shut up. Shut up! I remember when he was so not confident about his dancing and now he got his own little solo part right there. That is so cute. Hold on. Hell yeah. He improved so much though. Like genuinely. Whoa. Woo. Yeah, yeah. They're being so cute. I love that for them. That was it. That felt like no time at all. I am sure that they were so exhausted after this because there was so much like stepping and like they were almost never stuck to one spot. It felt like they were constantly on the move and they had no parts where they could just be still for a moment and just like do something with their arms only. It was like all the time they were stepping and like running all over the place. And I feel like that is the most like exhaustive choreos to do. Like doing something that is like technically hard to do is, yeah, it's exhausting for your brain. But like just like constantly being and doing stuff I feel like would just like take me out. So again, these guys are incredible, and every time I watch like stuff on camera, I feel like I am just like, well, you don't have to do me like that. I will never be this talented, but it's really cool to watch. Yes. A little more breathing. All right, that was the New Kids on the Block dance practice. That was really fun, actually. I mean, I thought I would get that sort of vibe because obviously the song is very fun on its own. So I was like, yeah, I'm probably going to get something that's really like jumpy and fun and energetic. But I really enjoyed that. I think it was really fun, and we will see whenever I get to the showcase. If I do that, I would love to do it for you guys if you want to watch it. But when I do get to that, sorry about it that it's not going to be entirely new. But obviously, even though I have seen it already, it doesn't mean that it isn't as fun as it was on the first time. It's always going to be fun, especially with something like this where it's just very jumpy and I just get to vibe. But anyway, let's go into our last video for this one. This is the In Bloom music video commentary. We watched one of these when we watched the one for the Back to Zero Base film, and that was really enjoyable. I liked their takes on it, and I liked their commentary, and I felt like it gave me insight, and I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I didn't really think of that in terms of like why this happened or what the concept was, and that's really cool actually. They were able to solve some questions for me. But yeah, let's jump right into it and then we are done for this video. So yeah, let's go. Alright, lovelies, let's gonna get into this. This is our last video for today. This is the In Bloom music video commentary. And yeah, like I just said, I'm excited to see what they have to say about it, and I'm excited to see their first reaction. And obviously this music video was a lot softer than some of their, I mean, they've sort of had a softer concept throughout their whole careers this far. And also, it's gonna be their debut soon enough, or not soon enough really. It's like 2 months away, but still, I'm excited to, like, officially it's been a year for them. That's going to be very big and very fun to experience. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and see what they have to say and the fun stuff we're going to get. So yeah, let's go.
둘, 셋. D1 be the one.
Hi.
제로베이스원입니다.
Ricky looks so good.
여러분 드디어
The
제로베이스원
eyebrows.
첫 번째 미니 앨범 유스 인 더 쉐이드가 나왔습니다.
Yay! I love it. Yes, of course.
우리가 제로분들의 큰 사랑과 응원을 보내주셔서 너무너무 행복했어요.
그리고 오늘 저희가 이렇게 모인 이유는 타이틀곡 인블룸의 뮤직비디오 코멘터리를 해보려고 하는데요.
Yeah, let's go.
뮤직비디오를 다 같이 보면서 촬영 비하인드도 알려드리고 기억에 남는 에피소드도 많이 알려드리려고 하니까요.
Yes.
아낌없이 저희가 이야기 풀어드리겠습니다.
그러면
Thank you.
바로 시작해볼까요?
네, 좋아요. 그럼 먼저 다 같이 한번 쭉 보고.
Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna real quick say also that obviously, I'm a little bit sad that we're gonna have to space things up. But in the next video, that is gonna be like a catch-up video, so to say. I will be doing both the behind the scenes and the recording for the Youth in the Shade album, and In Bloom, the music video. So just letting you know that, so you can keep that in mind. I'm a little bit sad, but I'm gonna try to put all this information in my brain so I have it for later when we actually do get the behind the scenes, like the actual behind the scenes, you know? Anyway, continue.
얘기 나눠보겠습니다. Let's play!
Let's go, Matthew. He's the pause button.
있네요. 나비가 누가 이렇게 잘
Oh. Who knows?
하는 거 아니야?
I love this music video.
열심히 달려.
저희가 또 열심히 달렸죠.
Yeah, they must have been running for days.
와,
나왔다 내 와이어 씬.
스탑!
Yeah.
여기 너무 재밌었어.
우리 처음에 한번 쭉 봐요.
보고.
아 진짜요?
네.
He's me though. I'm just like, pause. We gotta talk about this, and that's what I'm doing right now. But I am not ZEROBASEONE, so it's okay. You're okay with it, guys, right? I hope so. Anyway, but that is really cool though. I mean, at first I thought it was a genuine pause, but obviously because they literally moved the camera, that is not possible. So. He's excited.
그꽃
근데 이
떨리는 거 너무.
촬영 기법이 좀 멋있다.
Yeah.
여기 생각난다.
근데 황다치죠? 꽃이 뭔가 이렇게
와, CC 진짜 대박이야.
뒤에 봐.
너무 예뻐.
만화 같아.
어딨어?
Yeah, it's beautiful. The heart in the sky.
그 뒤에도 진짜. 그 세트장 진짜 이뻤잖아.
랜덤 박스.
진짜 오케이.
There's the bloom, the flower.
여기 안 가봤어. 나.
나도 여기 안 가봤어.
나도 안 가봤어. 왜 이렇게 잘생겼어?
뭐야 밖에 이게 뭐야?
Why are you so handsome? That is true though. That look specifically that Ricky did there, I don't know why. It's because his hair was a little bit wet. It was so good.
나도 여기 안 가봤어.
나도 안 가봤어. 왜 이렇게 잘생겼어?
뭐야 밖에 이게 뭐야?
알바.
Cute.
여기 세령 너무 이쁘게 나왔어.
야 진짜 잘 나왔어 이거.
They're just fanboying right now. I love it.
어디 가요? 지금 어디 가요?
조용히 하고.
Woo!
아 여기 세트 진짜 예뻐.
아 여기 진짜 여기가 대박이야. 여기 진짜 마음에 들어. 저 뒤에 빛 비치는 게 진짜 디테일이. 여기 위상도.
The crack. Ooh.
빨려 들어간다. 빨려 들어간다.
연기 잘해.
What do you mean? He looks so cute. I love when he's enjoying himself.
내 심장 연기? 심장도 잘 쏠려. 아 여기 너무 이쁜 것 같아. 이 구도 여기 구도.
Yeah. The coloring.
와 저거 진짜.
그때 립 때문에 몇 번을 했죠?
와. 그거 영화.
The forehead.
너 맥설리.
와 진짜 유진아.
Eugene. Let's go.
완전히 귀엽네. 완전히 풍방 강아지.
아나 하오 형저 검은 옷 입었을 때 너무 멋있는 것 같아.
Yes, it is. Such a good look. I agree.
여기는 신났어. 그 옷 입을 때 진짜 스트레칭이 계속.
Oh.
되게 좋아.
So good.
바닥에서 뭐하냐?
Yeah, I never thought about that. Tana is just like nestled into the flowers. He's just like, it's like a kid in what is it called? Like a ball pool? Is that what it's called? No, a ball pit. That's what it's called. It's like a kid in a ball pit when they've like fully submerged themselves except for like they're like the top of themselves and they're just like, that's Tana right there. He looks cute.
에피소드가 진짜 많았죠?
Yeah,
에피소드
I'm sure.
너무 재밌게 찍었었어.
다시 들어봐봐요. 나 얘기할 게 너무 많다.
I could tell.
에피소드를 한번 풀어봅시다. 비하인드 너무 많잖아.
오케이.
It's
한번 더요?
진짜 재밌게.
watch two.
일단 여기서 멈춘 거 잘했어요, 매튜. 여기 할 말이 진짜 많거든요.
Yeah.
Let's go.
오, 버터플라이.
저 나비도 실제로.
Yeah, the pausing there.
근데 나
I forgot to like think about that now that I watched the Back to Zero Base film, but that also happened in there where the the butterfly froze.
잔
So
거 저때 잔 거예요.
아 그래요?
찐으로 잤어요.
한빈이
I feel like obviously you gotta do that.
여기 너무 귀엽잖아.
뒤에 너무
형 앉아서 자면 안 돼요. 허리 다쳐요.
여기 뭐 하고 있어?
엄청 뛰어.
어디로 뛰어가는 거죠?
왠지 길못 찾았잖아.
슬라이드 해.
It looks like it's very confusing. I would get lost too.
여기
자,
좁혀야죠.
이때 잠깐.
와 진짜 이때가
아 이때는 거의 첫 씬 아니었어요.
건우기가 제일 힘들었죠.
뮤직비디오 거의 첫 씬이었죠.
맞아.
Wow.
야, 건욱이랑 유진이가 엄청
제가
고생했지.
와이어를 차는 저게 떠 있는 건데 와이어가 이렇게 아프다는 걸 처음 알았어.
Oh, I didn't even notice that he's like actually not on the ground. I was like, why would that be hard? But I guess yeah, if you're like supported by wires and just hanging, I understand.
치들로 이렇게 해야 되니까
아우.
생각보다 그래서 공중에 계속 이렇게 떠다녔어.
컵 떨어질 때마다 건우기가 막형 그럼 잡아주세요.
이렇게 되거든.
Just like hold him like when you're like
아 이거
weighing a cat.
이거
맞아 여기
아 여기 진짜 풀어야
세탁
돼.
맞나? 세차장.
재밌는 일이 굉장히 많았다.
여기 사실
진짜 할 말이 많아요.
원래 캠핑 가야 돼요. 원래
어?
큐빈 좀 속상해요. 그래서 저 큐빈한테 괜찮아 이런 느낌 가야 되는데 큐빈
자꾸 저한테 화를 내요. 지금도
그러니까 약간 살짝 돈 빌린 거 언제 갚을 거야? 약간 이런.
Exactly. He looks like a mafia or like a not a mafia boss, like a loan shark. You know the guys that are like, "Where's my money? Like, I loaned you money. Where's my money?" He looks like that because he's just like, I don't know, the intenseness and the like. It almost looks like he's been like running to get there. He's like out for you, you know.
째려보는데
왜 언제 갚을 거야?
그날 진짜 최선을 다했어. 진짜 좀 착한 보이고 싶은데
너도
It's hard for him because like
얼굴 멋있어.
the face, exactly.
아니, 심지어 그때 제가 저때 차에서 자다 내려가지고 졸려가지고
Posey.
우울한 연기 잘 됐단 말이에요.
아,
늦게 갑자기 와서
그래서 다시 가서
걸어가는 거예요.
큐빈 그 얼굴 보고 진짜
근데 여기 이렇게 너무 멋있게 나왔어.
I know.
스타일링이.
저 영화에 한 장.
Exactly. I just heard him say the hairstyling. Exactly. Like so good. Yeah. And the color grading with everything being so green. I love it.
막 있다고 하죠.
맛이.
이때
Mashu.
아니 내가 이거는
아니,
좀
저는 많이
이해
좀 슬퍼하고 있는데 앞에서 그거 웃고 계시면
아니 웃으라고 했어요.
네.
나 이때는 지훈이 형을 보고 있었잖아. 이렇게
없다.
이렇게 생각 너만 생각할게.
무서워. 아니 근데 난 무서워.
Flirting. What?
아니 나는 슬픈데 앞에서 왜 웃고 있으니까.
He was like, I love your. He's like, I love your sadness.
아니 공포 영화는 아니잖아.
약간 이면을 못하는 거.
그렇지. 살짝 다른 감정을 좀 보여준 거지.
그래서
오케이
좀
좋아요.
복잡한
다이내믹.
청춘의 감정을 표현했다.
You look really cute. Yeah.
너무 이뻐요.
I know.
여기는 무조건
And all the sweaters are so good.
여기
지훈이 형 진짜 잘 뛰었어요.
맞아, 근데 진짜 잘 됐어.
주영이 형.
꽤 많이 뛰었잖아.
주영이는 약간 헤비 액션을 되게 잘하는 것 같아.
맞아.
저 근데 이런 거 꼭 해보고 싶어서 이번에 이걸 해봐서 너무 좋았어요.
뒤에 우리가 이제 다 좋아하는
I'm assuming because of what he's acted in previously, I'm guessing he hasn't done any action scenes. I don't know though. Again, I still haven't started watching any of this series, and I really want to do so because I feel like it would get me closer to him. Because he's still a little mysterious for me, even though I feel like I know the most about him. I think out of the entire group because he's had a long history with being an idol. But still, it's like, you know, I want to know more. So like, I definitely do want to check out his series, and it's probably going to be on my own because it's quite hard to like just film something just for one member. That's quite a lot. So we'll see. But yeah.
오 맞아요.
잠깐만 스톱해줄 수 있어요?
게임 세계에서
저-
달려가고 있어.
전 저 뒤에 조명 디테일이 진짜 미쳤거든요.
맞아.
저게 저 완전 빛나는 거는 아예 그 칸이 없어서 조명이 그대로 들어오고 나머지는
Yeah.
약간 아크릴 같은 게 있어서 저렇게만 들어오는 게
Yeah, it's really cool.
저희 횡단
The cracks in the
불고 있는 것도
in the simulation.
맞아.
저기 실제로 저희가 올라가.
Wow.
저거 진짜입니다.
근데 글쎄
That's really cool.
하나도 없는 것 같아요.
한명이 너무 잘 나왔어요.
원래 이때 카메라. 아니 잠깐만 나 여기 하고 싶은데.
앞으로 가자.
What is it? What do you have to explain?
영어 그치? 이게 넘어가니까.
아 진짜 저 그때 안 봤거든요.
근데 뭐 신나게 잘 나왔어.
예, 예.
They still
아니
they still kept it. So like
이 파트만 딱 눈에 걸리더라고. 아 왜 카메라 안 봤지 저때?
it's okay.
괜찮아. 다음 여길 잘했어.
I didn't really think about it.
가장 매튜 같은 모먼트가 아니었나.
점프한 거야?
네.
아
진짜 점프했어요.
진짜 숨어 있다가 진짜 점프한 거야.
Yeah, he was just like waiting for his cue, I'm sure, and then he was like, "Let's go." It's cute though. I liked it.
황빈이 형 완전
Yeah, it's so
아 우리 이제 할
pretty.
말이 많아요.
여기 할 말이
이게 마지막 날이었습니다.
맞아요.
그래서 지금 보시는 저희 멤버들이 이거 카메라 롤 듣고 일어난 겁니다. 지금.
둘째 날 첫 촬영이죠.
네,
아니야
거기
마지막
자고
날
있었거든.
첫 촬영이었어요. 이게.
Was it?
도로 씬그 둘째 날.
둘째 날 첫 촬영.
근데 이 카메라 오고 있는데 건욱 씨 일어날게.
Was he really asleep? Oh, he was tired there. That makes sense. I was like, there's no way he was sleeping up, but he was just sleeping before they started filming that. That's why they were just like, it was the first day not the first day. It was the first scene they were filming that day, and he was just like sleeping right before it, and then he was like, "Oh, I gotta be up and doing stuff. All right," and then he's just sat down in the flower bed. I'm sure it's not very. You're not gonna be very awake after sitting down, and especially around a bunch of flowers. I don't know. Flowers really make me sleepy. I don't know.
정신이 없었어요. 그렇지만 잘 웃었죠?
Yeah.
스테이지 클리어.
근데
Woo.
저희의 입장에서 보는 거니까.
Yeah.
막 나오는 CG들이 다 스테이지 클리어가 영상 말고
They're always the wrong way for us at least.
보이게 나오는 게 디테일이 좀.
하우 형 왜 일어나는 씬 있잖아. 그 연결되는 거 우리 필름이랑
네.
그런 포인트 많이 찾으면 좋을 것 같지 않습니까?
그리고
Yes.
저희가 계속 왜 달리는지.
왜 저럴까?
그러니까
끝없는 도전을 구축하는 거죠.
그렇죠.
그런 포인트
Even though the stage is clear, it's not.
있을 것 같아.
맞아요.
The stage is clear, but obviously the game is not done.
이제 저희가 굉장히 뮤직비디오를 찍을 때 이제 굉장히 저희가 처음 가보는 그런 예쁜 장소에 가서 찍었잖아요.
Yes.
예쁜 장소에 찍은 만큼 우리 모두가 다 예쁘게 잘 나온 것 같다. 그래서 저는 굉장히 만족스러운 것 같아요.
Of
우리의
course.
첫 번째 뮤비이기도 하고 뭔가 다들 이런 뮤직비디오 경험이 많이 없는 상태에서 했는데도 불구하고 뭔가 잘 나와가지고 뭔가 뿌듯하기도 했고 그 포인트
It was beautiful, yeah.
이라던가 아니면 그런 CG가 없는 상태에서도 뭔가 있다고 생각하고 우리가 액션을 하니까 어떻게 그림이 나올까 약간 이런 마음을 품고 해서 더 재밌었던 것 같아요.
Yeah, I always think about how that feels because obviously I've never been involved in a music video shoot, so I wouldn't know what it feels like. But I always am like, it's probably going to be so much different, especially if you're actually shooting. It seems like they had a lot of actual sets that were actually made. Like they didn't have that much CG. They were just like added on, including like the heart cloud, of course, and stuff like that, where it's like literally impossible to have. But like a lot of their scenes, they still have it practical. But I wonder what it feels like, especially if you film on a green screen. You wouldn't know obviously the end product because you're not in the editing room, and unless you have like specific design, like you're actively involved in designing it, you probably wouldn't know what it was like. So I would imagine what it'd be like to just like be dancing in front of a green screen and just be like, I wonder what this music video is gonna look like, because I don't know, because like I'm the only thing that I see is green, you know. I wonder how it feels like genuinely. I'm sure it's like very interesting.
저희가 근데 그 뮤비 촬영할 때 완전 일반적인 감정으로 찍은 게 아니라 또 다른 이면의 또 감정들이 많았잖아요.
맞아요.
뭔가
Hidden emotions.
더 볼거리가 많을 것 같고 뮤직비디오 속에 있는 스토리가 많은데 보시는 분들이 저희와 같이 이해를 하고 감상을 하실 수 있습니다.
Why is he laughing? Given.
정말 예쁘고 정말 열심히 찍었습니다. 저희에게 박수.
Cute. 박수.
저는 할 말 하고 있어요.
오케이.
스태프분들 저희한테 이만큼 이렇게 뭐죠? 인베스트 해주고 진짜 이렇게 한 거
Oh, yes.
진짜 잘
A lot of good work. Invest.
해줘서 너무 감사했고요. 신기한 것 같아요. 유튜브에서 보고 우리를
Yeah, that too. That is also something I wonder about. What it feels like to like be able to see yourself on YouTube. Obviously, that's literally what I'm doing right now. I watch my videos all the dang time, but like it's not a big production. It's just me with my microphone, my camera, and my light, and that's all that I have. But like for them, it's much different, obviously, because there's so much more that goes into their videos than mine. Of course. Of course.
끝났습니다.
규빈이는?
저는
아 그랬구나.
오케이.
야 감동받았어.
우리 팀한테 왔어. 눈물 나요.
Heart shaker.
하민 왜 멤버 말을 안 들어?
아 장난치네. 미용. 규빈 렛츠고.
Oh my god.
연기
Is there trouble brewing in paradise?
그런 좀 처음 찍는 거다 보니까
어떤지.
네, 그래서 조금 다음에 좀 더 잘 찍을 수 있겠다 하고 좋은 경험이었던 것 같습니다.
저희가
I loved it though. It was amazing for our first music video.
너무 예쁘게 해주셔서 너무 감사해요. 그래서
Ooh.
세트장보다 더 예쁘게
They're too giggly right now.
스토리 연결 찍었을 때 완전 몰랐어요. 이렇게
Yeah.
완벽한 스토리 나올 수 있는지 저희도 계속 열어서 보고 있어요.
That would be me.
근데 또 많이 봐주셨으면 좋겠습니다.
맞아요.
네, 저희 뮤직비디오 많이 사랑해 주시고요. 저희 제로
Yes, of course.
많은 관심 부탁드리겠습니다.
네 좋아요. 자
Bye.
인사드리겠습니다. 지금까지 제로베이스원이었습니다. 감사합니다. 많이 봐주세요.
Bye.
많이.
Money, money, money. Oh, that's really cute. All right, lovelies. That was all I had for this video. Thank you so much for watching it with me. That was really fun. Obviously, this was done for catch-up reasons, and obviously, I would have loved to have done this when I actually first reacted to the music video, but obviously, I had a lot of things going on back then as well, and I still do have a lot of things going on. But this is really fun and really enjoyable. So yeah, like I said, I have the music video behind as well as the recording. I think it's for the whole Youth in the Shade album, but it might just be for Emblem. I'm not exactly sure. And then I will do music video shoots, and I'll probably do a bunch of stuff that were done in this era. I think they had a K-Star Next Door episode, and they also had a Idol Human Theater episode from this era, and I would love to catch up with that as well, so I will be doing that. This will both be on Patreon because that's just how things go, so look forward to that, but I will make sure to be able to schedule things out properly. And then next week, obviously, it is time for their new music video because we're getting another one after we just got one, seemingly. It was still almost like 2 weeks ago, but still, it felt like yesterday that we had a new music video, so I'm excited to see what we're gonna get in this new comeback. I don't remember what is it called again? You Had Me at Hello? I think that is what the album is called. Please forgive me if I'm wrong. But anyway, that was all I had to say. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the outro for my final things. So yeah, let's go. Alright, lovelies, that was all I had for this video. Thank you so much for watching. My video that I thought was going to be pretty short actually turned out to be pretty long, but that is usually what happens, so I should just plan that in whenever I set things up, because I was like, this is going to be half an hour at most, but it didn't end up that way. So, my poor planning, my fault. It's always my fault. But yeah, thank you Zeros for watching. I will be back with new ZEROBASEONE content soon enough. I think probably the next video is going to be more CBTV. I believe that I'm very close to catching up, and then we'll be doing the episodes weekly when they come out on Fridays. But we will see. We'll see. But I'm very close to catching up, and I am excited to see, obviously, their little musical drama that they released. I still haven't seen anything from that, so I'm really excited to see what that's going to be like. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and like I said, I'll see you next week for our new song. I don't know if it's a music video or if it's just a song. We will find out together next week, or I should just check it out. I think it just said single release, but I don't know right now. But I'm excited either way. But yeah, that's all I had to say. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you whenever I see you next. So yeah, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing and joining my little family on YouTube. And if you want to as well, you can go over to my Patreon. There I will have everything that is blocked on YouTube and you cannot find over here. Everything is up there for free, so you don't have to pledge anything to watch any of that. But if you would like to, it does help me a lot as well and keeping me motivated and, you know, making me want to upload more, I should say. And yeah, if you like this video, you can like it. And if you have any request from ZEROBASEONE or any other artist, make sure to leave it down in the comments below. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.